Assalamualaikum everyone, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. In part 2, I shared my personal experience with the J1 visa application process and provided a list of sponsor agencies. Today, I'll dive deeper into 3 agencies, sharing their requirements, benefits, and reviews. Let's get started. EPI offers J1 visa programs for teachers, focusing on cultural exchange and professional development. They employ teachers in South Carolina, North Carolina, and Florida. To qualify, you'll need a bachelor's degree, B.Ed or M.Ed, credential evaluation report. Your bachelor's or master's should be in the subject you want to teach. Your proficiency in English should be at least B2 level. 2 years of teaching experience. You should be currently working at the time of applying. Professional references from administration. These are like your experience letter that you have from your schools when you leave a school. So any kind of any of your experience letter from the school, it will be like a professional reference. Then a valid passport, criminal record check from your country. Your bank statement should be 2,000 to 3,000 US dollars. Home tie documentation. Home tie documentation, for this you can share the pictures of any property that is in your name or in your parents or your spouse name, like a car, a bike, a house, anything that is in your name, your spouse's name, in the name of your spouse or in your parents' name. You can use it for home tie documentation. And a driver's license with 1 year of driving experience. Now I'm going to share about the fees that are paid by EPI for the J visa teachers. Number 1 is the sponsor fees. EPI does not charge the teachers a fee to sponsor their visas, so they are going to pay your sponsorship fee. Number 2 is the placement fees. EPI does not charge teachers a fee to interview for a secure positions in the US. So there are some sponsor agencies that might ask you to pay for the placement fee. But with EPI, you don't need to give any kind of money, like even a single penny for the placement fees, because EPI is going to pay for your placement fees. Number 3 is the SAVIS fees. SAVIS is Student and Exchange Visitor Information System. So in my previous video, I also talked about the SAVIS fees, that is 220 US dollars for the teachers category. So EPI also paid that SAVIS fee I-901, that is the form number for the SAVIS fee. So they also pay that fee for the teachers. Then there is no third party or any kind of partner fees. If you talk to the EPI partners or job placement agencies, they are also not going to charge you. So EPI has like, they might be strict with their verification process, but they have a lot of benefits that no other sponsor agency has. No other sponsor agency offers as many benefits as EPI does. So if you want to work and if you want to like start your journey with the EPI, so you can just go to their website, click on the apply button and start your application. The second popular agency is Faces. Faces is another reputable agency offering J1 visa programs. Currently, they employ teachers in South Carolina only. Their aim is to provide cultural exchange opportunities and promote educational excellence. To qualify, you'll need a bachelor's degree, B.Ed or M.Ed, credential evaluation report, bachelor's or master's in the subject you want to teach, proficiency in English at least B2 level, 2 years of teaching experience, currently working at the time of applying, valid passport, criminal record check, bank statement. It should be like most of the things that you need are quite similar with EPI, but as compared to the bank statement, like the bank statement, it should be 3,000 to 5,000 US dollars, but according to my experience, what I have searched and heard about, most of the teachers from Faces, they say like we just brought 1,500 US dollars only when we came in the US, and there was no strict rules from Faces that you must bring 3,000 to 5,000 US dollars when you are coming. So this is just an roughly estimate. And other thing is the driver's license with 1 year of driving experience. So these are like almost similar, just like EPI. Now we are going to talk about the fees that Faces pay on your behalf. So the first one is the sponsorship fees. Just like EPI, Faces also pay for your sponsorship fee. So if you work with Faces, you don't need to pay for your sponsorship fees. Second is the SEVIS fees. The Student Exchange Visitor Information System SEVIS fee, that is 220 US dollars for the teachers category. Faces pay that fees for you. Okay, then number 3 is the flight. Faces pay for your first international flight, that is going to be like 800 plus US dollars, and EPI also pays for your flight ticket. If you work with EPI or Faces, they both are going to pay for your first flight from your home country to the US, but if it is with EPI, so they are going to pay for 750 US dollars, and if the ticket is more than 750 US dollars, so whatever is above 750, the teacher is going to pay for it. But if you work with Faces, so they are going to pay more than 800 for the teacher. And yes, this is it. And then Faces also pay for the 6 months prepaid cellular service of your phone, that is around 440 US dollars. And then Faces also pay the sponsorship fee for the J2 dependents. So in the J2 dependents, your spouse and your kids that are under 21 age, they come in the J2 dependents category. So Faces also pay the sponsorship fee for all of your J2 dependents. Then just like EPI, Faces also they also don't have any kind of third party or partner fees, so you don't have to pay for the placement fees and all that. And then if you go for the extension, so EPI and Faces are here also the same. They pay for your extension fee, like when you have worked for 3 years and you have to apply for the 2 years extension. So for the extension fee, EPI and FACES, they both are going to pay for the extension fees, and for both of them it's around 367 US dollars. But for other sponsor companies, it's like around 1000 US dollars something, maybe more than 1000. So that's it. And if you want to work with FACES, so this is also a good option. Their verification process is not as strict as EPI, and the process is also really simple. So I recommend EPI and FACES both, because they both have a lot of benefits. So this is my opinion. But I always say that you also do your search work, and whatever sponsor agency you want to work with, have a research on their website and see all their requirements, see all their pricing and benefits, everything, and then just click their apply button and start your application. Now the third agency that I want to talk about is Intrax. Intrax is my sponsor agency, and I've had a great experience with them. They offer a range of programs, including teacher training, internship, and cultural exchange. To qualify, you'll need a bachelor's degree, B.Ed or M.Ed, credential evaluation report, bachelor's or master's in the subject that you want to teach, proficiency in English at least B2 level, 2 years of teaching experience, currently working at the time of applying, a valid passport, criminal record check. They say that your bank statement should be 3,000 US dollars when you arrive in the US, but there is no strict rule for that it must be 3,000 US dollars. Honestly speaking, when I came here in the US, so I didn't get any kind of strict rule from my coordinators, my program coordinators, that you must bring 3,000 US dollars. When I came here, I just brought 1,500 US dollars with me, and out of which I gave 800 US dollars for the first month house rent, and the electricity bill, water bill, internet bill, like all the bills. And for all the bills and the house rent of 1 month, the first 1 month, I gave 800 US dollars, and then around 60 to 70 US dollars for the monthly groceries. So and even after doing that, I was having enough for me for the time, for the next whole month, until I get my own salary. So it's okay if you work with Intrax. It's okay if you bring 15 US dollars with you when you arrive here. So yes, it's simple. There's no such rule that you must bring this much amount. But it varies state to state, because in every state the house rent is different. The bills are almost the same, they are not much, but the house rent, according to it varies. In every state the house rent, it's different. So you need to search before, like when you get a job offer, you are just, you know that you are coming to this state, so do a research and also talk to your employer that what is the house rent here, what is how much money I need for the bills, and when you know all this information, so you must bring your money for the first month according to that. Now, if we talk about the fees for Intrax, if you work with Intrax, what should be the fees? So they have 4 different scenarios for it. Scenario 1 is if the teacher is coming alone like with no dependents, and he or she only needs sponsorship. So in that scenario, Intrax US sponsorship fee is $25 US. The service fee is for the teacher $220 US, and embassy fee is $185 US. So altogether you have to pay $2,905 US. Scenario 2, if you are a teacher with 2 dependents and you need only sponsorship, so then Intrax sponsorship fee is $25 US. So US dependent fee, number 1 is your spouse. So the fee for your spouse is $400 US, and J2 dependent fee number 2, it's for the kids. So for the kids it's $250 each child. Then J2 insurance, insurance for both of them for first 90 days only, it's $300 US. And then the service fee is $220 US. Embassy fee is $185 US. So total you have to pay $3,905 US. So the third scenario is teacher with no dependents who needs sponsorship and placement services. So now if you're asking them to help you find a job, your placement, so for that Intrax US sponsorship fee is $2,500 US. Intrax placement fee is $3,500 US. The service fee is $220 US. Embassy fee is $185 US. So total you have to pay $6,405 US. Now for the fourth scenario, teacher with no dependents and working with a third party agency. It's like you are coming alone, but you have talked to another agency to help you find a job, and then you just tell them that I have find a job, now I just need the sponsorship fee. So it's going to be the sponsorship fee $2,500 US, service fee $220 US, embassy fee $185 US, and the agency fee is going to be $5,000 US. So total you have to pay is $7,905 US. So these are the 4 different scenarios according to the J2 dependents you want to bring with you, and if you want only sponsorship fee, or you want placement from Intrax, placement help, job placement help from Intrax, or you want to have you tell them that you need the third party agency that is from Intrax, that are connected with Intrax. So this is according to that all the fee that you have to pay. So if you want to work with Intrax or any other sponsor agency that ask you to pay, because they are paid with fee, sponsorship fee, who ask you to pay for sponsorship fee and placement fee, everything. And then there are agencies, there are many agencies that tell you that you just need to pay your interview fee, that is $185 and your credential evaluation report fee. So it's all your decision what you think is best for you. So just give a research, do your own research, and then decide whatever agency you want to work with. And the process is almost same for all the paid ones and all the one that don't ask you to pay. They have quite similar process, and they have their requirements is also almost similar. So now you just get a basic idea of what is the basic requirement for the agencies that want that if you fulfill these requirements, so you can start your application. Just go to their website, click on the apply button and start your application, and then wait for their response and just start your journey. That's it for today's video. I hope this in-depth review of J1 visa sponsor agencies has been helpful. Remember to research thoroughly the other agencies I have shared in part 2 vlog and choose an agency that aligns with your goals and your needs. Do check their eligibility requirements, their benefits, support services, and their pricing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more informative content. In my next videos, I'll share some job opportunities in the USA, whether you're a Montessori teacher or a subject teacher, so stay tuned. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.